What's up guys, my name is Joey and in today's video we will be discussing the new play-to-earn game called Duelist King. And Duelist King is a TCG card trading game on the blockchain, whereas you basically buy packs, whereas you get NFT cards, you can trade them, you can play with them, etc, etc. You probably have seen a few of these type of games already on the blockchain, and that's the first problem I have with it, right guys? Because there are already so many trading card games on the blockchain already, like it's already a saturated, very competitive market, and that's one of the struggles that I'm having because there are already a couple good ones out there, right guys? I've made a video about Skyweaver, a trading card game that I'm personally invested in and I think holds a lot of potential because Skyweaver is totally free to play, guys. You can obtain every single card absolutely for free because their monetization system is by selling skins for their cards, right guys? So they have different kind of rarities, they have different kind of cards, artworks basically, whereas you can invest into a specific artwork that has a limited amount of supply, and therefore that's the way you can invest, right guys? And on every transaction they make money, so that's how they make money, and that's a very good mechanic, I believe, because it opens up a broad market for the game, right guys? It has a lot of potential to grow mass adoption because it's free to play. You can just play it yourself, obtain some cards, see how the game plays like, and maybe willing to invest into some artwork, right guys? Like for example, League of Legends is based on the same mechanic. They sell skins and they're highly profitable for decades. I mean, for a decade already. So yeah, that's absolutely perfect. And I would have liked to see more games having the same approach, right guys? Because the struggle that I'm having with a lot of these trading card games is that there is a paywall immediately. So I can't really play the game yet to see if it's fun for me, because usually I already have to buy a very expensive pack in order to try out the game. And that's something that I dislike, right guys? Because there is a paywall and I don't like it. I first want to see if the game is fun for me to play, and then I can potentially invest in it if I like the game, right? So for example, Skyweaver. Now let's dive straight into it, right guys? Democratizing NFT card game. That's what they claim themselves, guys. I mean, democratizing. It's a marketing term, guys, because it's on the NFT blockchain. So of course it's it's decentralizing, okay? Democratizing. It's a little bit of a weird verb to use in my opinion, but I think they just use it as a marketing terminology, which is, yeah, okay. Maybe I'm nitpicking, guys, but the website overall does look good. I like the assets, guys. They really look like a professional website. And if we continue to read, Duelist King Warriors, the time has come. Be the first among 23,000 registrants. I mean, okay, I would have write it a little bit differently. Again, I'm probably nitpicking. To get access to our closed alpha and experience the magic of Duelist King. I also dislike a closed alpha. Now, I can understand why people are doing that, but especially in a card game environment, just have an open beta, right, guys? What can go wrong? It's the same with Skyweaver. They had a closed beta, but you can just basically enter the game, get a closed beta code back in the days, and everyone could just basically play. So it's a semi-closed beta or alpha, right, guys? I would like to see it open up more so everyone can take a look at how the game is played, because the NFT card game space is already, what I said before, very saturated, very competitive market. So the game has to be doing something very unique in order to survive this highly saturated and competitive market, right, guys? Otherwise, it will probably most likely fail. Note, only whitelisted addresses will be able to download the closed alpha. Let's continue to go down. They do have a trailer, guys, and that is good, because what I would dislike is if they would already try to sell me their packs, which doesn't seem to be the case. I want to show me the game first, and that's a good thing, guys. So let's take a look.
The leading NFT card game on the market.
Leading NFT game card on the market. I already like the voiceover, guys. I mean, not quite, but let's
Introducing
continue the video.
Sphere, a valid knight that vanquishes the darkness with light, and the invincible swordsman, the mighty god of old who conquers the wickedness of the night, and Kebros, a beast of three heads born in the ashes of tragedy, ferocious in might. Experience the magic of all these cards, and get ready for the fight of your life. Prepare for war and take challenges from across the globe, with intense player versus enemy card-based combat unlike any other. Power up your cards, take the fight to the enemy as you compete for supremacy, and use your character's special abilities to unleash devastating attacks and become Duelist King legend.
Okay, so that was the trailer, guys. It's quite a lot to discuss because first of all, the overall trailer does look a little bit professional. Like not quite, but like, mediocre professional, if that is a sentence worth noticing, right, guys? The voiceover is pretty amateuristic, like a developer himself did the voiceover, right, guys? Now, if we scroll back to the beginning,
Leading NFT card game.
I mean, like, come on, invest a little bit of money into hiring a professional voiceover to do your trailers, because your trailer will be way more professional and hold way more quality if you do so, right, guys? And never do the voiceovers yourself, because it will always turn out cringe, guys. I've tried it myself with like university projects in the past. Don't just try to hire someone to do your voiceovers, guys, because it will always turn cringe. What I do like is that they show a little bit of gameplay right here, guys. So that's what I like, because if they wouldn't, then yeah, I don't know how the game looks like. But we can clearly see a little bit of their game, right, guys? We could see a couple cards, we could see mana, health bars, we could see attack levels, we could see different type of cards, but there's not a lot of going on, guys, because if we take the example Skyweaver has a lot of different mechanics, and I don't really see a lot of mechanics. I see an attack and a health bar, and that's basically it. And if we look at the battle log right here, give a monster +1 attack, give a monster +3 attack, give a monster +5 attack. Like, it's not really fun what is going on. Like, yeah, you can enhance your characters, and that's basically it. You have to defeat the opponent, which is weaker than your card, and that's basically the whole game. Now, I can only assume on the information that the developers provide to me, right, guys? They're responsible into giving me sufficient enough information in order to base my opinion. All what I can see, like, it's not really that great, guys. It looks like a really generic game in terms of gameplay. Now, the assets and the overall design doesn't look bad. It's okay. Like, it's pretty good actually, but gameplay is king, like I stated before. It is the most important aspect in order for people to keep on playing, right, guys? So, okay, it's a decent trailer. It could have been way better, and especially in terms of gameplay. So let's continue to go down, guys. About us. Powered by in-house decentralized autonomous organization, DAO, Oracle, and random number generator. Wait, what? Is that a company name? Random number generator? Okay. Duelist King is a first generation NFT card game. That's also not true, guys. There's a lot of card games already out there, like back in the day, so it's not the first generation. But again, it's a marketing terminology, so I do understand why they say all these things, but always take these things with a grain of salt and relativate what they say, because 9 out of 10 times it's just trying to shield the project and basically portray themselves better as they actually are. That aims to transform the way people play, participate, and earn in card games through top-notch gameplay, asset designs, and advocacy for the sustainable future of win to earn. Okay, so it's a win to earn. So whenever you win a battle, you probably earn some type of token that they developed, right, guys? And that's how you basically earn their token and buy packs, cards, etc., etc. This is not really interesting, guys. Let's continue to go down. Number 1 multi-chain TCG supported by Polygon, Phantom, and Cronos. It is good that it's multi-chain, guys, because yeah, it just, you know, opens up accessibility overall, and that's a good thing. 250,000 cards sold out in initial sales. That is a lot, guys, if that's true. 640 plus million committed in initial farm offerings. Jesus, that's a lot of money, guys. Let's continue to go down. A horrible malediction that never been bestowed before. Yeah, okay, it's just a little bit of marketing. I do like this character, guys. I really like this. It reminds me of the Dead Knight character of, I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh, but like, I'm not entirely sure, but definitely a cool looking card or asset. Infrastructure partners. Now, this is what I like, guys, because they stated as infrastructure partners, and that's the way to go, because many other projects will just state partners, and that's a misleading title, guys, because partners implicates that, you know, you're partnered up and you joined ventures together, right, guys? And that's not the case, especially with like, especially if you take Polygon and all these decentralized exchanges or chains or whatever, right, guys? Because those are not partners. They are what they state. It's true infrastructure partners. So they are just using their infrastructure or their ecosystem, and therefore, you know, that's what they listed. So they're just using the Polygon chain. It's not like Polygon is so excited about this project that they wanted to invest and partner up with the guys. That's not the case, and they do it right. So I really like this. It just creates a little bit more transparency, right, guys? Now, if we go to backers, yeah, same applies to backers. I'm happy that they are not listed behind partners, because a lot of other projects, like I stated again, will do that, and that's just misleading, guys. Allies, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what allies mean within this definition. Media partners, yeah, okay, just some media. Our collection, let's look, guys. Get your hands on extremely rare and much sought after collection that could make you the king of the battlegrounds. Power up your deck and prepare for battle. Now, these cards, guys, I don't really like it. Now, the artwork does look nice, but the thing that I dislike, there's not a lot of things going on. We have an attack rate, we have a defense, and a rate. That's that's it. Like, where are, for example, if we take Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, if you have effect cards, they have an effect, right, guys? So when you play a certain card, like a certain effect pops up in Skyweaver, like it's also the case, right, guys? A lot of these cards hold an effect, and it creates a lot of in-depth and dynamic gameplay for their card game, which makes it fun. But here, yeah, they just have an attack and a defense, and that's it. Like, that's really shallow in terms of card gameplay. What I also dislike is their rating system. SSR, guys, they do it a lot in the Asia region, right? Their rarity system is based upon this, and especially in the gacha environment. And that's what I don't like, guys. Gacha environments are highly pay to win. They cost a shit ton of money. And whenever I see ratings like SSR, I'm already a little bit concerned, because that 9 out of 10 times tells me that everything is focused on making money, and that shouldn't be the case in the gaming space, guys, in my opinion, because I want developers to be very passionate and dedicated for their game, and basically want to sell their game, right, guys, and do their absolute best into making the best game possible, and not really focus on money. Money will come later when the game is good. That's a philosophy that I want to go after. But again, we can view all the cards here, I suppose. Let's take a look. So here we can see different kind of cards, guys. Now again, the artwork doesn't look bad at all. I really like their artwork, but it's just a little bit of a shame that it would go to waste if it only has an attack and a defense, and that's basically it, right? This three-headed dog rages in depths of hell, surrounded by hellfire and brimstone. It fiercest and vicious like no other beast before. Yeah, like, I mean, that's it, right? It has a description, and that's it. Like, that's very shallow, and that's a little bit concerning, guys. Feedback, media. Okay, yeah, they just hosted some card sales, and that's what I dislike, guys. Like, 3 of their media outputs are regard card sales. Now let's take a further look, guys. Card sale, card sale, card sale. I'm not sure. This is a shilling post, I believe, 100 million in funding, and everything else is regard a card sale. That's bad, guys. I don't like it, because, you know, they say they're in closed alpha, which implicates that they're very early within their game development. If that is the case, and it should be the case if you're in closed alpha, you should share gameplay, okay, guys? You should share maybe like different gameplay options, for example, like Hearthstone, because Hearthstone was in a steady decline for years already, so they had to do something new, because card games are a little bit slow paced, and like in today's era, people and players, I mean, let's say gamers, want to play more fast paced games. That's how it is. The attention span of the gamer has become like this if you go like overall in the past 20 years, right, guys? It really is on a decline. Whereas you had very patient gamers in like 1999, and in 2022 the attention span of the gamer is very low. So you really need to put a lot of effort into the retention aspect and into the attention aspect, if that makes a lot of sense. So you really need to pull everything out of the box in order to keep the players playing, if that makes any sense. And Hearthstone is trying to do that with different type of game modes, so you can use cards in different type of game modes, and I think for card games that should be the approach. Otherwise it's just a shallow card game. Riot tried the same thing and failed. So if a big corporation like Riot can't even make a proper card game, who tells me that Duelist King, that, yeah, I don't see any special things going on, will make it, right, guys? Okay, so they do share their token here. Now let's look at the token real quick, guys. Doesn't look that great, to be honest. Let's look at the alt tab real quick. Yeah, that's really bad. It's on a really steady, I mean, really not even steady. It's on a decline, guys, for a period right now, a couple months, and that's just bad. Yeah, it's not nice. When people see this, it's like, oof, right, guys? Now, of course, they're still in the closed alpha, so it's not really fair. So maybe we could see a spike when the game launches, but yeah, we definitely need more hype around the game and the gameplay mechanics of this game. Now, they don't show any LinkedIn, guys, and that's bad. I just want teams to be transparent, and when they're not, I'm just a little bit cautious. That's the way I work. So if we continue to scroll down, we can't find any company behind this project. So we also can't redirect ourselves to the company website in order to do more research on the people that are working on this project. So let's look at the white paper, because hopefully they will share more information on a white paper. Of course, I already read through the white paper, and that does seem to be the case. It's a very, very unoptimized white paper, guys, so bear with me. It's really slow, but we do see a team overview here, whereas we can see some of their team members. Now, they don't seem to have LinkedIn, because I have tried to find them on LinkedIn, but yeah, I can't seem to find them. So that's a little bit sad, guys, because they can state anything they want, like, yeah, was an R&D engineer of Cardano. I can't verify this information because they don't provide me the source where I can identify the person himself. So yeah, it's just bad. Based in Hong Kong, Vietnam, technology, De Jong has been involved with a variety of world-class research projects on the tokenization random number generator. He has a strong passion for cryptography, decentralization, and permissionless applications. Yeah, like I could state the same thing, which is not the truth, but like if I don't provide any LinkedIn hyperlinks or other sorts of information to identify, then yeah, I can state anything I want, and that's basically what I am concerned about, because I can't verify this information. As much I would like to believe everyone behind this project, I just want to verify the information myself, right, guys? She holds 7 years of experience in the blockchain. I have no clue. I mean, for me, this is absolute BS until I can verify the information, and if I can backtrack the information as well. So they do state their full faces. I've tried Google reverse image search. Maybe they ripped these images from other projects, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So they do seem to be a genuine team. So that's okay, guys. The other source of information that I could find was on a French blog, which did a little bit of a review on this game project. And here we can see the same faces, but in color. So that does implicate that this is a genuine team. But the only struggle I'm having is I can't verify the information, guys. But they do really go in depth about their person. So yeah, I don't really know what to think about this. And anything else around their white paper is really about selling, guys. They are really focused on making money, and they're not really focused on their game, and that's a bit bad, guys. Yeah, a business plan, but a really shallow one. Like if this is your whole business plan, then yeah, that's not a business plan, guys. Business plan should consist of demographics, market research, you name it, etc., etc., and that's definitely not the case. So that's also bad. Like the whole white paper, it's a little bit quickly done, okay? It's just a lot of text, and that's not what I like. Yeah, some math, like who the hell understands this? You really need to try to convert your information into understandable data, okay, if that makes any sense. Like for example, with infographics, you can solve that issue. I understand a little bit of math, but this I have absolutely no clue what is going on, guys. They are trying to explain it here, but like with a legenda. But this is not how you should explain your information, guys. That's very bad. So overall, yeah, I'm not too happy, guys. Here, single box $5, loot boxes $22, $40. Like I really couldn't care less. I want to find more about the game, and it's not really about the game. It's not about like different mechanics in their game, right, guys? Or different feature mechanics. I don't see any roadmaps in their white paper. So yeah, I mean, this is a very shallow white paper. It looks like it has sufficient information, but it's basically just text, guys. So I'm not happy with the white paper at all. Let's look at their Discord account real quick. Okay, 10,000 members, guys. That is not a lot. That's not a lot at all. Now you can always state you're early to the party, which could be true, but 10,000 members, that's just not sufficient, guys. But let's see what they share in their announcement tab, because that is what we want to see, right, guys? Let me see. Maybe they have game development section. If they don't, then this is the place to share their gameplay or development, right, guys? Because they are in a closed alpha, they should share gameplay development, okay, guys? If they don't, then that's a very big red flag. If they're only trying to sell their NFTs or only host giveaways, then yeah, this is already a skip. So we are live. Top participants will win from bringing prize pool of 30 NFT boxes. That's a giveaway, guys. That's not regard to gameplay. I don't like it. Guess the card. It's just like guess the Pokemon from Pokemon. It's yeah, who the hell cares, guys? No one cares. It's time you've been waiting for. Grand finale mini game. What is this? Participate. Oh, for a chance at winning a huge prize pool, guys. It's another giveaway. What a surprise, guys. Duelist King goes to Dubai. No one freaking cares. Duelist NFT trading contest. Also another giveaway, guys. This is also a giveaway. Giveaway. We're live. Another giveaway. 15 NFT boxes, guys. Yeah, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is like, I can't state enough how bad this actually is, because they are very early. Guys, they should share game development, because there are two type of teams, guys. There is this team that is only focused on money and selling their NFTs because they are hypersensitive dollar signs in their eyes, so they want to go at it and make a shit ton amount of money, right, guys? And there's this other type of team, like these so-called, what I define them as nerds, okay? I'm a nerd myself, so I can state that I'm looking for nerds, okay? I want to see nerds that are very dedicated professional programmers and developers and like artists that want to create this game cooperatively and share that game with you guys, because they are so passionate about the game, right, guys? They have something to show you guys, and they want to tell you guys about this new upcoming game that is going to change the absolute world of gaming, right, guys? I want to invest into these type of teams, but not the ones with absolute dollar signs in their eyes. And they're making a shit ton of money already, right, guys? Because they are selling these type of boxes left and right, and therefore they're just keeping that up, right, guys? Giveaways, everything is basically a giveaway. But where's the gameplay, guys? Where are the characters? Where can I learn about the mechanics? Are you guys willing to improve the game by implementing new game modes like Hearthstone is doing? Because why are you guys unique? What are your unique selling points? How are you gonna survive in an already saturated, highly competitive market, which is the NFT card gaming space, right, guys? Like, this is absolutely bad, guys. And we can already basically wrap this up, because I'm not willing to invest in this game, because first of all, I can't verify the information that the team has given to me. Okay, guys, they state that they have 7 years of blockchain development. Like, sure, but I want to be able to verify that information. So if that is the case, create a LinkedIn page. You're finished with that within 2 minutes. State the companies that you worked for. Try to ask for references at the companies that you worked for prior to your project launch, right, guys? I want to verify the information, and otherwise it's just BS. Okay, guys, don't believe anything people just state, because 9 out of 10 times it's not the truth, and otherwise they will have to back it up. They are responsible for the verification and identification of their persona, guys, not you guys. So please take that in mind. Now, I do have to admit, the overall website doesn't look that bad at all. I really do like some of the artwork. It's just a pity that it's going to waste by the mentality of the team behind this project. Now, I'm not stating that you can't make money on this project. You certainly can. There is a possibility, but I do not want to compound my risk, guys. And I know everyone has been asking me, Joey, when do you find any gems? Because we are looking forward to these gems, and you're only like raging on these new projects, right, guys? I mean, I want to find a gem as much as you guys, but we just have to be patient. If you want to know more about good projects that are gems, in my opinion, go to my playlist, and I will have a playlist listed as good projects. Just go through the videos in there, and hopefully you will find a couple gems that I think are a gem as well, so we could be on the same line. That'll be fun if we both invest into the same thing, right, guys? So we can drive the same train, if that makes any sense. But overall, I don't like it, guys. If we compound the information, that the white paper is very badly set up. It's very shallow with information. It's just a bunch of text. They didn't did a lot of effort into converting all this information and data to be readable and understandable for the reader, which is you and me. So that's also bad. And if we go to the Discord, all they're on about is giveaways, shilling their token. They're only talking about their NFTs and how they want to sell their NFTs, right, guys? So really bad. I would have liked to see game development, but they decided not to, guys. This is a team that is clearly has dollar signs in their eyes, and that's not something that I am willing to invest in, because yeah, these guys are here for the short term, and they might even not know that themselves, right, guys? They might think they're doing a good thing, but I can promise you guys that this game will not last, and I don't have a issue with promising you guys that. Of course, take everything I say with a grain of salt, otherwise I will get sued. I'm not a professional investor, guys. But yeah, overall, I also don't think the gameplay will last, because all the gameplay that we've seen so far looks really generic. I haven't seen anything that screams unique or USPs to me, unique mechanics or anything regard those lines. So no, they don't do anything unique. Team has dollar signs in their eyes. They only care about making money, guys. They're not really that passionate about the project, in my opinion. Otherwise, they would have shown it, right, guys? Just go to the Ambusword Discord, look at their announcement tab, and you will exactly see what I mean. There's a clear difference. I could show it to you too, but like, it's best if you do your own research yourself, guys. So Duelist King, is it worth your investment? In my opinion, it's not. Just wait for the gems, guys. I will be making videos about gems. Don't worry, they will be coming soon. But remember, guys, be a leader in this space and do not be a sheep. Peace out.